as a Welshman, you know, rugby is ingrained in you. I've been at Hartpury for 22 years. My Wales under-18s coach actually set up the Hartpury Academy. So I was invited to come to Hartpury Academy alongside Gloucester 19s and under-21s. And as soon as I came up here, the legends I met then, and at that time you didn't realise how much for legends they are in the game. But you know, you're meeting the likes of Andrew Stanley, Ian Smith, Andy Deacon. Yeah, Hartpury Gloucester just means everything for me. And to be playing here in the final is pretty special.
Working with Lynn is entertaining. We've said this a lot. As coaches, you go through training sessions and you go through weeks and we plan methodically what we're doing. We plan our load, we planned our timing, we planned our detail. And then we'll get out there and he'll just go, right then, we're doing this. And it's, right, here we go. And it's a ride, you go with it. Like, yeah. And great things come from it, to be fair. It's not these sessions they don't go downhill, they grow, and we get some real good stuff out of it.
As a slightly younger coach coming through the ranks, it's been a great opportunity for me to have kind of Lynn as a bit of a mentor to me. But as Murph just touched on, it's not just like the mentor side of rugby. It almost is like we sit in the office together most days, all day long. And for me, he's almost like an older brother figure. He shows a lot of emotion as a person. Sometimes that is, sometimes that's a lot of emotion around dealing with the players and coaches and all of the off-field needs. Like, I think Lynn is someone who is very much along the "my house is your house" kind of mantra. And, I think that's something that has brought this group together even more so.
He cares about you as a person. He cares about your life, your family, your story.
Kind of the precedents that you set at the top of the tree is what filters down. And look, I think as coaches, as players, I think the girls and us have learnt a lot from him.
I've known Lynn a long time, actually. We've been on a bit of a journey together. Obviously, I was part of the coaching team. And I think the club's hopefully come quite a long way in the last 3 years, and Lyn's been a massive part of that. I think first and foremost, he's incredibly passionate about all the important things in his life. He's obviously a big family man, you can see that. His 3 kids. He's the King of Hartpury, living on campus, and his 3 kids are always running around, always pretty close behind him. I think he's got one of those rare abilities to recognise different situations. So I think the girls have a lot of challenges in terms of they are somewhere between amateur, semi-professional, professional. I think they have a lot of challenges in terms of juggling work-life balance. And I think Lynn understands when he needs to potentially use a stick and sometimes when he needs to use a carrot. And I think he's incredibly good at putting his arm around the players. He's been that sort of teacher. He's a true coach. He's a very good orator. He speaks incredibly well. He's very good at firing the girls up, talking about the detail, but then also, getting them motivated, and he knows what buttons to push at the right time. He's not scared of telling people how it is. He can be very direct, which I think is incredibly important in leadership. As I touched on before, he does have that empathy, which is incredibly important in a coach.
To be in an Allianz Prem final, it's just an amazing achievement, and to do it at Kingsholm will just be the cherry on top. For me, it'll be a very proud moment.